Once the student receives the link to the Classroom50 assignment, they if they have not already signed into Classroom50, they're probably going, well, I will need to. They'll get this prompt, so we'll go ahead and do this. And it asks for the authorization, so this has to be authorized. Put the username and password in. And it takes them to this view. Because they weren't already signed in, they'll have to put the assignment link in there again at this point. And they will get this prompt where they need to accept the assignment. This obviously takes a little bit of time, but hopefully it all finishes successfully. Okay, that looks good. So at this point, there's a couple of options. The repository that the student should work on should have been created, and we can choose to open that. And this opens in a new tab, and we can see the repository there. I'll come back to that in a moment. We can also go to My Classroom, and we can see in here that the assignment has been, it exists now within the classroom, and we can view the submission. And this just takes us to open the repository, as well as this submit command line. This part I'm not quite sure about at this stage, but again, I could just open the repository. It takes me to the same thing. If we have a look at the repository at this stage, we can see that it has a number of items in there. I have created this first file here, which should have had .py at the end, but it's just a single line Python file. And these other files here, the YAML one and the workflow, they've been automatically created and should not be touched by the student. But effectively at this stage, the student could essentially work on this repository, so they can clone this down to whatever they like, be PyCharm or Visual Studio Code or whatever they're working in, and can work on this repository. And that's where their work for this assignment will be. And there is a submission process which I am not quite sure about at this stage, but nevertheless the teacher will be able to view this repository if the student works on this.